So we get questions a lot about cosigners and whether or not cosigners should be permitted and if somebody can have a cosigner and things like that. And there's a lot of important things you want to consider when working with cosigners. One, they can be a great way to add somebody to a property that otherwise would not qualify on their own without that cosigner. But you want to make sure that that cosigner has the ability and willingness to cover the cost of that tenancy in the event they have to be the backstop because that person's not paying. So not only do they need to be able to cover their own expenses for wherever they live, but also this tenancy that they're agreeing to secure. And so you want to make sure, whether it's a combination of credit, liquid assets, or income, you want to make sure that they're a qualified, strong cosigner. The other thing too is that it's really important is you want to make sure that that cosigner understands that they're securing the agreement and all they're getting in return is essentially notification if the agreement's in default. It does not give them rights to access the property if you draft this properly. It also doesn't mean that you can answer questions about the tenancy. Those questions are really between whoever the landlord is and the tenant renting. It does not include the cosigner. Now, if the resident wants to talk to the cosigner directly, that's one thing. But you don't want to find yourself in a situation where the cosigner is trying to talk to you about the tenancy and the tenant's trying to stand back and not be involved. You want to make sure your agreement is set up to prevent, the cosigner from having access to information that's not something you want to provide or that the tenant wants to provide. They're simply there for the financial component. And so if you're going to accept cosigners, we strongly recommend find a great attorney, get a cosigner agreement drafted that outlines the details here that we've discussed. And then having a cosigner will make all the sense, and it's going to give you peace of mind and let everybody know where things stand when it comes to rights and who can be told what.